1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Hey, easy on the sticks. Okay. All right, so we're about a day and a half out from like one of the biggest swells to hit the North Shore of the Hawaiian Island chain in possibly 2 years. The wind forecast looks amazing, and I'm just getting my whole kit ready now, so I have less things to worry about. But I'll break down kind of the things that I pack out on a jet ski. So we'll have a jet ski that's gonna have a film guy on it and another one doing safety, which myself and my friend Twiggy are gonna rotate out on. So we'll watch each other when we surf, and one ski is just gonna be dedicated to somebody filming. It's not good to mix the two. I've seen it go bad plenty of times. You can't expect a ski that has somebody filming on it to also be on top of safety. So I like to keep those things separate all the time. But this is kind of the kit that I'm gonna go out with and have on the jet ski. So I'm gonna bring 3 leashes, because on these days you can break leashes and you don't wanna have to go back into shore. So I got 3 12-foot leashes. The reason why I like to use 12-foot leashes is very quickly, once you get pounded on a giant wave, you'll get an extra few feet of length at least in the leash. So it'll end up stretching to a more reasonable length. I have a radio, so this is gonna allow me to coordinate with my other friends that I know will be surfing the outer reefs. We'll designate a channel, and that way we know who's where, what's going on, if anybody needs help, and can kind of coordinate things out at sea. I have a waterproof pouch to keep the radio in, because you have to go ahead and expect, even if things are in the front hatch of the ski, you might have to punch through big white waters. Like, water ends up getting in almost everywhere. I have a tourniquet. This is a cat tourniquet. It's from North American Rescue. And so this is just in case we get a squirter. Nice to have. Wax and some extra wax. I'm gonna need it for myself. You don't know if you're gonna get like some oil or something on your board. So it's nice to have extra wax. And then all my unprepared friends that will guaranteed be asking me for water, leashes, and wax, I have something for them, because that's the only thing I seem to be able to count on big wave days. Getting into the food for the day, so I got some Axis deer venison sticks. So I got something good to sustain me. Water bottle. This is I'm gonna have a bigger water jug. You need to bring a ton of water out, but this is what I'm gonna mix like my BCAAs with. This is gonna keep me hydrated and help keep me from cramping, a good amount of energy. So these BCAAs are by Protect. Actually have the bottle right here. So these are the BCAAs. I'll take this in the morning and probably take it midday as well. As far as sustenance, I have nut butters. Seed butters, watermelon seed and a chocolate sunflower. All things that are gonna try to stick to my gut, like eating a big meal and going out and surfing again. It kills your breath hold, and it also makes you kind of barfy. Then sunscreens, so always keep a lotion and a stick. Another thing my friends that are unprepared are going to be asking me for. Always keep a knife in case anything gets fouled up. You need to cut away wetsuits or anything like that. And then just a gaggle of CO2 cartridges. So my CO2 vest or inflation vest I'm going to use takes 4 cartridges, so I'll be surfing with this on my body. In case I have to use any cartridges to get back up, I have extra ones. I feel like though, if you're popping cartridges all day long, you're putting yourself in situations you shouldn't be in anyways, but I have extra ones for, again, friends in the lineup. I keep it all in this nice lightweight wet dry bag so it doesn't take up a lot of space. And this is the setup I'm going to be using for inflation vests. This is the Patagonia one. So 4 canisters will be in here. This goes under a wetsuit. Pull the tabs, fires the CO2 cartridge, it inflates and brings you up to the surface. But I'm also going to use some built-in foam flotation in the wetsuit. So this is going to go under my wetsuit. And the reason why you want the built-in foam is if you get knocked unconscious by hitting the water or your surfboard, or you get incapacitated in a way where you're not able to pull the cord on this and inflate it, you'll eventually pop up. So it's just kind of like a redundancy plan. And just make sure that people can find you if you are unconscious, which is kind of just one of those things you have to take seriously when you're going out and surfing big waves. And so I'm on my jet ski sled, and then we'll move to the X factor over here. And if you look back further in my YouTube episodes, you'll see an experimental board I went out and surfed Waimea on. And these are the copies of it that I got made. And this is gonna be the first time I've surfed it really since, and the first full like proper big day I've tried this out. So it's got a wide point that's really far back, way farther back than a normal gun. And it's got this super tapered rail. You'll see how like thin the rail line gets back here. That's so I can engage it mid-face a lot easier, and a very straight outline with a crazy beak nose. So just based on my surf at Waimea I had last winter, I'm so convinced that these should perform well, that they're the only boards I'm getting ready for this whole swell. So there is some unknown factors here, but I have confidence in them, and it'll definitely be a trial by fire. Now we just gotta hope the swell forecast holds in, which it looks like it will, and my partners don't flake out on me. But yeah, hope this helps get your mind working. I might have a different kit for Jaws, a different kit for Cortez, or anywhere else around the world, depending on temperature and everything. But in general, those are really good things to look at and be on top of if you're going to be out on the water all day in a surf situation. So, okay, we'll be out all day long on Wednesday. That's the big day. And you're not going to get back till late. But if we could wait till then to release the episode, that'd be better, because I don't want to release this and people know I'm staying on Oahu and have a bunch of the guys going to Jaws stay on Oahu. So I heard that the wind forecast might get a little unfavorable for Jaws. So the last thing I want to do is like post something before the swell when people still have time to make that decision and end up staying here instead of going there. We want the least amount of people staying on Oahu to surf, so timing on releasing the first ep is crucial.